Hello everybody, this is the second lesson of fraction and decimals. Here I will discuss all the sums of exercise 2.1. Question number 1 from exercise 2.1. First sum, 2 minus 3 by 5. Here in the second fraction the denominator is 5 and in the first fraction the denominator nothing is given. So here 1 will be taken. That's why the LCM of 1 and 5, that is 5, then this 5 will be directly multiplied with 2, that means 5 2s are 10. Here 5 1s are 5, then 3 1s are 3, 3 into 1 I have written here. Then simple subtraction, 7 by 5, 10 minus 3 by 5, that means 10 minus 3, that means 7. So 7 by 5, then it is converted into mixed fraction 1 whole of 2 by 5. Then second one, 4 plus 7 by 8. Here also in the first fraction denominator will be 1, then 1 and 8 LCM will be 8. Then 4 will be directly multiplied with 8, that means 32. 8 4s are 32. Then 8 1s are 8, then 7 into 1, that means 7. After that direct addition, 32 plus 7 by 8, that means 39 by 8. Then it is converted into mixed fraction 4 whole of 7 by 8. This one. Now third sum of 1. 3 by 5 plus 2 by 7. Then here 5 and 7 LCM will be 35 because 5 and 7 are prime numbers. That's why 5 into 7, that means 35. Then 35 will be divided by 5, that is 7. Then 3 into 7, that means 21. Here 35 will be divided by 7. Then 7 5s are 35. 5 into 2, that means 10. 21 plus 10, that means 31 by 35. That is the answer. Then question number 4. 9 by 11 minus 4 by 15. Here LCM of 11 and 15 will be 165. Here also 11 is prime number. 15 is composite number, but LCM will be 165. Then 165 will be divided by 11, that means 15. Here 11, how much the 165? 15. Then 15 will be multiplied by 9. Then 135. And here 165 is divided by 15. That means 15, how much the 165? That means 11. So 4 into 11, that means 44. Then simple subtraction, that is 91 by 165. Fifth sum of question number 1. Here 3 fractions are added. 7 by 10 plus 2 by 5 plus 3 by 2. Here all the denominators LCM is 10. Then 10 is divided by 10, that means 1 is quotient, then 1 is multiplied by 7. 7 into 1. Then 10 is divided by 5, that means 2, 5 2s are 10, then 2 into 2. Then here also 2 5s are 10, then 5 into 3. Then 7 into 1, that means 7, 2 2s are 4, 5 3s are 15. Whole divided by 10. Then this will be added, then 26 by 10. Then this is converted into mixed fraction, 2 whole of 6 by 10. Then 6 by 10 will be cut by 2, then 3 by 5, then 2 whole 3 by 5. At last we have to make it in simplest form. Then question number 6. 2 whole 2 by 3 plus 3 whole 1 by 2. In the first step, it is converted into improper fraction. 2 3s are 6 plus 2, that means 8 by 3, plus 3 2s are 6 plus 1, that is 7 by 2. Then LCM of 3 and 2 is 6. Then 3 2s are 6, then 8 into 2, that means 16. Here 2 3s are 6, 3 into 7, that means 21. Then 16 plus 21 by 6, that is simple addition, 37 by 6. Then it is converted into mixed fractions, 6 whole 1 by 6. Now 7 of 1. 8 whole 1 by 2 minus 3 whole 5 by 8. Subtraction. Here also in the first step it is converted into improper fraction, that is 8 2s are 16 plus 1, that means 17 by 2, minus 8 3s are 24 plus 5, that is 29 by 8. Then same process, 2 and 8. Here the LCM of 2 and 8 is 8. Then 2 4s are 8. 17 is multiplied by 4. Then 8 1s are 8. 29 is multiplied by 1. Then 68 minus 29 by 8. Then simple subtraction, that is 39 by 8. Then the answer is 4 whole of 7 by 8. Then question number 2. Here arranging the fractions in descending order. Here the fractions are 1 by 5, 3 by 7 and 7 by 10. That means we have to make the all denominators same. Here I made it. Process I discussed in the introduction part. Here the LCM of 5, 7 and 10 is 70. Then this LCM is divided by this denominator. First one fractions, denominator is 5. Then that is 14. 5 14s are 70. That means by 14 we have to multiply up and down. Then we can get 14 by 70. Then same process, 3 by 7, then 7. 70 divided by 7, that means 10. By 10 it is multiplied up and down, numerator and denominator. Then 30 by 70. Here 7 by 10. 70 is divided by 10, that means 7. So by 7 it is multiplied. This fraction is multiplied up and down. Then 49 by 70. Now which one is greater? 14, here 30, here 49. Here we have to compare. Here all the denominators are same. So 49 is greater. Descending means big to small. That means 49 by 70, then 30 by 70, then 14 by 70. Then at last original fraction we have to write in descending order. That I have written. Now question number 3. Is this a magic square? Here in the box 9 fractions are given. Now magic square means the sum of each row. That means this one. This is one first row, this is second row, this is third row. Each column, this is first column, this is second column, this is third column. Each diagonals, this is first diagonal, this is second diagonal, is same. Sum will be same. That is magic square. So row wise sum I have done here. First row, the sum is 15 by 11. First row means 4 by 11 plus 9 by 11 plus 2 by 11. This one 15 by 11. Second row 3 by 11, 5 by 11, 7 by 11. Sum is 15 by 11. In the third row 8 by 11 plus 1 by 11 plus 6 by 11. Sum is 15 by 11. Then column wise. First column, the sum is 4 by 11 plus 3 by 11 plus 8 by 11. Then the sum is 15 by 11. Second column, 9 by 11 plus 5 by 11 plus 1 by 11. Sum is 15 by 11. Third column, 2 by 11 plus 7 by 11 plus 6 by 11. Sum is 15 by 11. Now diagonal wise. First, left to right. 4 by 11 plus 5 by 11 plus 6 by 11. Sum is 15 by 11. And right to left, 2 by 11, 5 by 11, 8 by 11. Sum is 15 by 11. Then here we can see all the sums are same. So we can say that this is a magic square. Now question number 4. A rectangular sheet of paper is 12 hole 1 by 2 cm long and 10 hole 2 by 3 cm wide. Find its perimeter. Perimeter means the total length of the boundary. That means total length of the rectangular sheet, boundary length we have to find out. Now rectangular perimeter, what is the formula? 2 into length plus breadth. Here length is given 12 hole 1 by 2 cm and wide means breadth. Breadth is given 10 hole 2 by 3 cm. So we have to find out perimeter. Now come to the sum. Length of sheet, that means 12 hole 1 by 2 cm, that is converted into improper fraction. and breadth of sheet 10 whole 2 by 3 centimeter, that is converted into improper fraction, that is 32 by 3 centimeter. Now perimeter of the rectangular sheet, that is 2 into length plus breadth. Then I put here the values of length and breadth. Then 2 into 25 by 2 plus 32 by 3. Then same process, addition. After adding we get 139 by 6. Then 2 into 139 by 6. Then 2 and 6 can be cut by 2. Then we get 3 here. Then 139 by 3. It is converted into mixed fraction. So 46 whole 1 by 3. This is the division. So here the perimeter is 46 whole 1 by 3 centimeter. Question number 5. Find the perimeters of number 1 triangle ABE, number 2 the rectangle BCDE in this figure, whose perimeter is greater. Here from this figure we can see that AB length is given, AE length is given, BE length is given, and ED length is given. So first we have to find out triangle ABE perimeter. What is the perimeter of the triangle? That means the sum of all the sides. That is the perimeter of triangle. Perimeter means actually the boundary length, total length of the boundary. This is the boundary. So AB plus BE plus AE. Separately I have written here the sides. Then perimeter. That means simple addition. 5 by 2 plus 2 whole 3 by 4. This is 2 whole 3 by 4 plus AE. That means 3 whole 3 by 5. Then LCM is 20. 2, 4 and 5 LCM is 20. Then 2 tens are 20. 10 into 5 that is 50. 4 5s are 20. 5 into 11 that means 55 plus 5 4s are 20. 18 into 4 that means 72. Now after addition 177 by 20, then it is converted into mixed fraction 8 whole 17 by 20 centimeter. Now second one, rectangle BCDE perimeter. Perimeter formula is 2 into length plus breadth. Here in the figure length is 2 whole 3 by 4 centimeter and breadth is 7 by 6 centimeter. This is breadth ED and length is BE. So here in the formula that values will be put 11 by 4 plus 7 by 6. 11 by 4 means it is converted into improper fraction 2 whole 3 by 4. It is converted into mixed fraction 11 by 4. Then 2 into 11 by 4 plus 7 by 6. Then simple addition. After addition 47 by 12, that is then 2 into 47 by 12, then by 2 it can be cut, then 47 by 6 equal to 7 whole 5 by 6 centimeter. Now we have to compare which perimeter is greater. Whose perimeter? Here for triangle the perimeter is 8 whole 17 by 20 centimeter. Here the whole number is 8, and in the rectangle the perimeter is 7 whole 5 by 6. Here the whole number is 7. Then obviously we can say that 8 is greater than 7. Now here I compare here the whole numbers. Here is 8, here is 7. So obviously 8 is greater. That means 8 whole 17 by 20 centimeter is greater than 7 whole 5 by 6 centimeter. So triangle's perimeter is greater.